Okay, welcome back to our discussion on coding theory. Before we discuss codes with error detection and error correction capabilities, we discuss some important terms to understand. To begin, we have source coding. Basically, source coding is the process of changing the message source to a suitable code for transmission through the channel. The message source could be data terminal or the human voice. An example of source coding is the ASCII code. So for instance, this is our set of valid messages and we convert it to string of zeros and ones, so something that the computer can understand. For 7-bit ASCII code, we replace English letters into strings of zeros and ones of length 7. For the source encoder, this is a machine that transforms the source output into a sequence of symbols which we call a message. A code word is a string of zeros and ones representing an actual message. Its length is determined by the number of digits. So for instance, this is our source coding. These are our set of valid messages converted to strings of zeros and ones. And suppose that this is our machine, the source encoder. So our intended message, which is go through the source encoder and converts it to a string of zeros and ones of length 3, 101. Now, a code is the collection or the set of all code words. As an example, again, this is our source coding. This is our set of valid messages. Then the corresponding strings of zeros and ones associated to our valid messages is the code. We usually represent the code with the symbol C. So our code in this case are 000, 101, and 110. Next, to encode means to transform the message into a code. For instance, go is transformed to 101. Or we can say go is encoded as 101. On the other hand, to decode means received word is reverted back to message. So received word, say is 101, is reverted back to message. So this ends the discussion on important terminologies concerning coding theory. For the next video, we will discuss error correcting codes and error detecting codes.